Hey you, yeah, you. Are you super confused on what to do? It's the summer before college and you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing because I literally just graduated high school and it's like, what do I do next? You probably have no idea what you need to get before college and that's okay. But I'm here to help you out, so let's get into the video. For those who don't know, my name is Madison. If you've been here for the past 2 videos, welcome back to my YouTube channel, but if you're new, welcome. As you guys may have seen in my last 2 videos, I just actually got done transitioning back from college myself, but I thought I'd just go over some tips and tricks that you guys can use realistically when going to college, because I feel like I could have really used these going into my freshman year. One thing that I'll definitely say and start off with, do not spend all of your money on just decorations. You want to make sure that everything that you get is practical and you can actually use in your dorm room. One of the things that I've used throughout like my entire college career so far is my Target desk lamp. And I'm not even gonna lie, this thing is a lifesaver. It saved me so many times because like there'll be times where my roommate doesn't want to like keep the lights on and then I'm like doing my own thing, or like I'll get in late at night because I also sleep really late at night, and sometimes like my days don't end for a while because I'm out partying and then she'll be asleep and I want to come back and do whatever, but like the lights are off. So what do you do about that? You need something to kind of combat that on your side of the room, you know? Another thing that you are definitely going to need is a laptop. Whether that's a Chromebook, a MacBook, anything, you will need a laptop. You do not need to go ham on books or buy any crazy things. Just make sure you have a laptop and maybe a few notebooks in your bag. For me, I have my MacBook Air. I carry this around with me everywhere. You might need it when you go to the library, whatever. Like, there are some times where you're probably just gonna have to plop down and study, so it's best to have it. Another huge essential I would say that you need is noise canceling headphones. These are my headphones. I have the Beats Studio Pros. I got them the summer, I think it was in between my freshman and sophomore year. I'm a junior now. Especially when you're studying in the library, it'll be very nice to have them if you don't do well with like background noise. When you're trying to study and when you're trying to focus, they definitely helped me kind of just like lock in and get my stuff together. A lot of the time too, I've found out sometimes professors will actually have the books that you need. Sometimes they may tell you that you need to go to the campus store and grab books, but that's not always the case, and you might just be able to get the books for free. It really depends. You just have to kind of wait and see, but I would just wait for that first week to kind of see like what the professor wants to do, and usually they'll tell you on the syllabus, and also like don't be afraid to ask too if they have the book as well. Moving on from school supplies, here are some things that you might need inside of your dorm. Besides the desk lamp, since I did already touch on that, I would say go for some kind of desk space that you could actually like have on your desk. You want to have some kind of like desk compartment or something that can help you create extra storage, because the desks are small already and the space is pretty compact in your entire dorm. So anything that can help you compact or like make more space within your dorm, such as a drawer or even like a shelf, but it's kind of like one of those that has little like pockets in it. I'll show you an example. One of these. This has been super helpful for me. I usually put like all kinds of pens, pencils, highlighters and stuff in there because it's easier not to carry everything in my book bag, you know? So just to have some extra storage in my dorm, it's very helpful. I would also recommend having a shoe rack or some kind of like shoe hanging thing. I have a shoe rack, and I also have one that hangs on the back of my door, and these both have also helped create so much space in my room. But I also took the shoe rack up to school and it was great to just have there. I think it was freshman year because I took it freshman year, but my sophomore year I didn't take it. It created a lot more space in my room, so I would just recommend get some kind of shoe rack or some kind of shoe thing that like will create space. Moving on to kind of bathroom things, obviously bring like your regular products or like your hygiene products, but you want to make sure that you have some sort of shower caddy, maybe a bathrobe, and some shower shoes. Shower shoes are super important because you don't know what's going to be on those floors, especially like if you are in one of those dorms that requires you to have to go to a restroom that's like across the way from your dorm. I had that my freshman year and we had like a separate restroom, but it was still kind of a communal space because like the roommates that were next door used it as well, and sometimes it could get really dirty in there. And let's be real, everybody's like cleaning habits are very, very different, and some of these people are disgusting. Like, I'm gonna be so for real. Some people are really gross and they do not know how to clean. So just to be safe, just go ahead and bring some shower shoes, and you can get those from the dollar store or maybe even Target. Another thing too that I found really useful is my back pillow. I actually have it here on my bed. This is the one I've been using, and I've had this for a few years now. I'm not exactly sure like where I got it from. I don't remember at the moment, but I do know that they have them at Target or even IKEA. Any furniture place, I'm sure you can find it, but I would definitely recommend to have one of those as well, so that like if you do need to study on your bed, trust me, you might. I wouldn't recommend studying there because it's gonna make you want to go to sleep, but I will say there were those times where I needed to do that. So for anyone who wants it, I would recommend getting a back pillow. Something that I've also used over the years, I think I got it freshman year, I did get it freshman year, has been my mattress topper. I hear that some people are kind of controversial on this because the dorm beds are comfortable as it is from what I hear from my friends, but me, preferably, I prefer a mattress topper just because it makes my experience a lot more comfortable. I got mine from Target. It's memory foam, and I only got it for like 40 bucks. You can get it from there, or you can also get it from Amazon. It's up to you really, but I would say those are definitely some cheaper options, but you should not be spending like $100 on a mattress topper. That's ridiculous. Also, definitely make sure you get yourself some pillows. You want your space to be as comfortable as possible because you gotta remember, this is the space that you're coming back to every single day, and in between classes, like, this is your rest place. So you want to make it as cute or as comfortable as possible, whatever, like, just make it you know? Another dorm essential I would say is a laundry basket or some kind of way to carry your clothes. I've heard a lot of people say that they have like a backpack one where they can like literally like it's over their shoulder, you can put it on your back and then carry your clothes down the stairs. Some people have the luxury of elevators. However, at least at CSUN, no, especially with like when you get into those apartment buildings, all of them have stairs unless like you're in one of the buildings without a kitchen. For some reason, I'm not sure what's up with that, but literally one of the first complaints from me and my dad alike when we were first moving into my building this year was that I'm gonna have to go up 2 flights of stairs every time I move stuff up and down the stairs, and every day. So just get a laundry basket that you know you can carry and be prepared to carry stuff up and downstairs. One of the last like big things that I found I really needed for my dorm was one of those like huge like body length mirrors. I'll put it right here. It really opens up like the space, and I swear every time I take down my mirror it changes the entire room and it makes it feel so much smaller. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting one of those. You can find a really cheap one at Target, or again you can do it on Amazon, but I wouldn't recommend doing it on Amazon just because like it is glass and you don't want it to like break or anything while it's being shipped to you. So I would just say run to Target, or again Five Below, but it'll be good to have like some kind of mirror like for you. Another big thing too, I have a desk mirror on like my desk, and basically I can sit there and like do whatever or just like look at myself like while I like do my makeup, and it really helps. So I would just go ahead and say like also get that from Target. I think that just about sums everything up, at least from what I needed for my dorm. I would just go ahead and say like also like just go down a YouTube or TikTok rabbit hole and just look at the stuff that you think you might need, and ask questions too. Don't be afraid to. Some more advice I would go ahead and give you. You don't need to figure out everything right now. Literally, like, you're 17, 18, and I feel like society has this weird stigma where you need to have everything together by 18, and like, oh, she's out the house, so it's fine, she's an adult, blah, 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 like, you're on your own, truly. It's not like that for everybody. Like, households are different, and people are different, and I also know it's hard, you know, like, just transitioning straight into that. So I will say, like, you don't have to have it all together by now, especially when it comes to your major. You're gonna take time to figure that out. And I've known people who have changed their major like 3 or 4 times now, and they're still working it out. A lot of people don't realize that you're literally going to college to get that part of yourself together, to find what you're meant to do, and to find the things that you like, and go to parties and experiment with what you like and what you don't like. Take this time when you do go to college to figure all that out. You don't have to figure it out overnight. So pace yourself, have fun, enjoy the experience, because that's what college is all about. I think for the most part, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and you enjoyed my YouTube video. If you want to see more videos like this, check out the rest of my channel, and I'm going to keep posting college things and college vlogs, so stay tuned for that. All right, bye guys!